Hey, Shalom. We're from Annals the Truth, back again. I'm Brother Jeremiah. I'm joined with Brother
Mycon.
Ibar.
Okay, and this series will be on the economic collapse of Babylon. Basically, the financial downfall. Okay, so I want the brother to give me a second Esdras, chapter 6 and 22.
Verse 22.
Yeah.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Right, so the sown places shall appear unsown, which is talking about, your grocery stores, your Best Buys and stuff like that, the products. They're not going to be sown anymore because there's going to be no more trucks coming in, right? Because if you cut off the trucks, you only have like 2-3 days of food left in your grocery stores, Go on.
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Right, so the full storehouses, right? So that's how it's talking about these factories with the goods, and especially the grocery stores. Your Walmart, Sobeys, your Price Chopper. It's going to be found empty because there's going to be no food. Go on.
And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
Right, so every man's going to be afraid. So we don't care about the scoffers laughing at us on the streets, because we know that you're going to be afraid in that day. And you're going to try to get our help. We're not going to be there anymore. We're not going to be on the highways anymore, because that time is come and gone. All right, go on.
At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
That's right.
And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
Right.
The springs of the fountains shall stand still.
Right.
And in 3 hours they shall not run.
That's right. Go on.
For whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape.
That's right. So whosoever remaineth from all these calamities, which is the 1/3, right? Because we're gonna. The scripture says we're gonna be. Give me Isaiah 33:5. Because we're gonna be stable. We're not gonna bug out, because we know that this stuff has to come to pass. All this destruction, we're not gonna be bugging out. Okay, because we're the men of the Most High. We understand the prophecy. Alright, so Isaiah 33:5.
Isaiah 33, verse 5. The Lord is exalted. Islam.
The scripture says, wisdom and knowledge and the stability of our times. Salaki, but I'm just going to look up one scripture. Isaiah, 33 is just a different verse. Verse 6, Salaki. I didn't even see just one verse off. 33 and 6, Salaki.
Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stable of thy time.
Right, so the wisdom and knowledge of the Bible is going to be the stability of our time. So we're going to be stable by knowing these scriptures, by studying it. So in those days, we're not going to be afraid like you other people, because we know what's going on. We know the program of the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? So that's just what I wanted. And that's like, so the wisdom and knowledge of the Bible is going to be the stability of our time. So we're going to be stable by knowing these scriptures, by studying it. So in those days, we're not going to be afraid like you other people, because we know what's going on. We know the program of the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? So that's just what I wanted. And that's like, keep on reading, there's more.
And strength of salvation.
Right, strength of salvation. These scriptures are the strength of our salvation. Go on.
the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Right, so you gotta fear the Lord, not like these preachers in the churches. They teach about how you have to love the Lord. You have to fear the Lord first. The scripture says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know. So yeah, that's how I wanted. Yeah, but keep on reading, brother, from Second Ezra.
Okay. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and see my salvation.
That's right. The salvation is when Yahushua comes back with the chariots, you know, with the angels, so-called, what you call UFOs, you know, what you ignorantly call UFOs. Go on.
And the end of your world.
Right, the end of the white man's world. And it's not totally the world ending, because in Ecclesiastes it says one generation passeth and another cometh, but the earth abideth forever, you know. So it's not talking about the whole world being destroyed like in 2012, but it's just talking about the rulership, the scepter of the white man, Esau. Go on. Up to verse 26.
And the men that are revealed, Slakia, and the men that are received shall see it,
Right. Which is the 1/3. Go on.
who have not tasted death from their birth.
Right, meaning that the Most High ordained the 1/3 from the womb, basically, even from the beginning, because that's in another scripture in Ezra, that's in the Apocrypha, where the elect were chosen from the beginning of the world. So from Adam's time, the elect were already chosen. You know, this whole program is the Most High's, man. So it was already, there was already a blueprint from the beginning. So basically, the Most High ordained you from your birth. So from when you're born, the Most High, okay, He's not going to taste the death. He's not going to taste the second death, which is the missiles. Okay, go on.
Okay. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning.
Right, so they're going to be scared, basically. They're going to be really scared. Now give me 2nd Ezra 16 and 21.
2nd Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth.
Right, the victuals, which is basically goods. That's what the word victual means. It means goods. So you might think right now, just because things are cheap, like you go to McDonald's to get a good meal for like $5, or like on or all these sales in Best Buy, Future Shop, and Walmart especially. You know, you think everything's good because a lot of things are cheap. You know, you can get stuff cheap right now. Go on.
Okay. That they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Right, so because everything is cheap, you might, we're doing good, you know. Everything's cheap right now. My food's cheap. You know, all these goods are cheap. You know, I'm doing good right now. Go on.
Okay. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Right, so when this calamity comes, it's gonna be great confusion. You're not gonna know what's going on. You know, you're not gonna know what's going on. Go on.
Okay. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
Right, so famine is lack of bread. Right, no food. So a lot of people are gonna perish. Right, like in the movie Book of Eli, where they basically set up a house to eat people, or better, the road where they had a basement full of people, and they just, whenever they were hungry, they just chop a leg off, you know. That's what's gonna come to this society. Go on.
Okay. And the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Right, so those Edomites that